I went through a really dark time in my life where I didn't want to be alive. And that whole darkness really rocked me. And I think it's the responsibility of all of us to use whatever we can to impact the people around us, because it's amazing what happens when you find out you're not alone. We're talking a few hundred students, so we knew one of them was about to take their life. We didn't know who it was. So I spoke directly to it, saying, like, I know someone in this room is thinking these thoughts. You're not alone. It's okay. You can get through this. I had those thoughts too. This young girl came up and she pulled a suicide note out of her pocket and handed it to me. And she goes, I was going to take my life this weekend. Thank you. Now I know I don't need this. So that became a focus. We were sharing stories of kids that we've met that ripped up their suicide notes, that found the strength, that are changing the world around them because they're still here. A lot of these kids, they'll walk up to us and they'll show us that they have actually tattooed the words of our songs on their arms where they used to cut or they used to stick their needles. I looked through those suicide notes that we got and I actually tattooed them on my arm in the kids' signatures. And every kid that I meet now, I say, like, I know you feel like you're alone. You're the only one thinking this, but look at these names on my arm. Each one of these kids was in the same place. They didn't want to be alive, and they're still here. And we've been given 535 suicide notes on this tour. That's 535 kids that were sitting in class with suicide notes in their pockets. We work very carefully with the schools to make sure that they can try to follow up with those kids after we leave, because we know we're not counselors. We're not trying to be. We're just trying to get the conversation started. We made bracelets and it says just for today on it. Just for today, I won't use drugs, or just for today, I won't cut. And every time we meet with a kid after the show and they hand us a suicide note, or if we just see they're breaking down, we give them one of our bracelets. We've now given out over 10,000 bracelets on this tour. 10,000 kids. The schools are coming together so we can impact even more students at every show that we still don't charge $1 for it. A lot of people are asking if we can come down to the States now and see if schools are willing to work together with us. We're just here to impact as many people as we can.
6 of the 8 countries in the world where you can be killed for being gay are in Africa. On a continent of 853 million people, we've got fellow Africans north of the border who can be killed for being who they are.